Welcome back everyone to Happy Gilmore's career on EA Sports PGA Tour with Crash Conroe. It is time for the Players' Championship, the first real significant tournament of the season, the 5th major, and Happy Gilmore coming off a win at the Arnold Palmer Invitational with a very solid round after an early bogey. Highly recommend that video if you've not seen that one in the previous episode, but we are going to go to the Players, where last season I think we were quite close to winning, but then on the final hole I think we needed a birdie and we got a bogey instead. But we're going for 2 wins in a row, and we're going for what would be our biggest win so far, because of course we didn't win a major last year. So let's get into the Players' Championship. It is going to be a single round again. The majors are 4 rounds for us, but everything else, including the Players, is just 1 round. So we're teeing off kind of in the middle of the pack, I feel like, 11:48. Sung Jae Im is the current leader at 7 under. I feel like someone's probably going to do better than that by the end. 8 to 12 miles an hour wind, so the wind is going to be quite strong here at Sawgrass for the Players' Championship. But let's get into this.
Four decades ago, this was swampland, a seemingly ordinary tract of land, no different from any other in this section of Florida. Today, this land will be anything but ordinary. Today, it will test the finest golfers in the world, eager to claim the sport's richest prize. This is the final round of the Players' Championship.
And there you go. I don't think we've won a tournament yet where we hold up a special trophy. We did win the Tour Championship though. Did we hold up the FedEx Cup for that one? Maybe we did. It's been a while. But either way, we are going to get into this. Lanto Griffin is 6 under through 13, so they have a good chance at taking the lead there. But let's see how we do with Happy Gilmore. I'm going to bring up the rules just in case anyone's coming into this new. So we're Happy Gilmore. We've been improving the power stat. That is now full. So we have been putting some skill points into other stuff very, very slowly, because it takes us ages to level up now. And once we're on the green, we can't use the overhead grids to read the putts. Yeah, regular tournaments are 1 round, and the AI level, as always, is at level 100. So, yeah, hard mode. So, I put 3 points into approach control, I think, just to get the finesse shot, because I feel like that was very important for our game. And we've also put 2 into approach accuracy, just to reduce the RNG a little bit. But we're going to tee off on 1 with quite a windy day, so we're going to have to take that into account. Happy Gilmore tees off on 1. Lovely straight drive. That is actually not even going to reach the little cut, or it is just about. Alright, fairways are quite solid here by the looks of it. With the wind working against the ball, that's still bounced on a little bit. But Happy is pleased with that one. And these approaches are going to be tough with this wind, so yeah, we're going to have to get to grips with it quite quickly. I think we're going to hit this quite a little bit by. Surely the wind is going to bring that quite a bit with a 50-degree. The approach is very, very slow. That's not a good swing. Not a good swing at all. And that is a very bad place to miss, because we don't have the pick shot. We only have the blast, and that normally runs out a little bit. So we're going to have to be very, very careful. I mean, we have to get it up there, at least. You know, the worst thing to do would be to not even get it up. From the bunker on 1, it almost dunks in the hole. But yeah, it does go by, and we just didn't miss that in a good place whatsoever. And we could be opening with a bogey unless we save this par. I think this is going to move very slightly to the left. I don't think it moved too much on the way back there on the 3rd shot. This is to save par on 1. What a save that is. It would be terrible to start with a bogey here at Sawgrass, and we're not going to do that. And we're going to move on to a par 5, which for us now should be reachable. The only thing is, of course, we don't have any accuracy in our drive, and the trees make this tee shot quite narrow. And the wind is... Please don't tell me the wind is going right. Okay, it's not. That's good. So we should actually be able to just power drive this more into the clearing. And just try and get as much distance as possible here. Oh, that's absolutely cannoned off to the right. Why are we hitting it slow?
win it, but obviously you lose at least half.
Why are we hitting it slow? I want to know that, because since we changed our swing animation, that shouldn't be happening. I love it when they give a little fist bump, but they have a really worried look on their face, like they're not sure. Okay, well this is absolutely the worst place we could have gone. Like, that was not a good power drive whatsoever. Because all we can do now is hit an approach over here, and this is going to be a true 3-shotter now. We're still miles away. Yeah, 160. Not been a good start for us here, but let's see what we do with the approach. Alright, we're going to have to just dart a finesse shot. You need to get your accuracy together, Happy. I'll try and get the swing together. You need to do the rest. That's much better. Much better swing-wise. It's too long, though. Yeah, slightly downhill, and the wind is doing all sorts of stuff to that ball as well. It's going to make it bounce harder. It's going to give it more carry, unless it's into us, of course. So we're still not on the green on this par 5 in 3 shots. That is pretty abysmal with the power we have in our game. We have to be making these in... Well, we need to be making these in 2 most of the time. Right, the pitch shot. Good pitch. Not close to going in, but it goes close enough that we should just tap that in for par. On 2. And we do. Alright. Not good, though. We need to be under par through 2 holes at Sawgrass for sure. You know, we can't be messing up these par 5s, and I don't know what that tee shot was about. You know, that was absolutely the worst place we could have been. Like, we just couldn't go at it. It would have just hit the trees and gone in the water. So yeah, we just didn't really have a choice. So, even par through 2. Worth saying, last week, of course, we were 1 over through 3, and we still won there by 2 shots. So, you know, it can happen, but the wind is going to make this tough. Okay, I'm going to aim this 10 yards past with an 8-iron. Go at it. Gone left. Yeah, it's gone left. Come on, Happy. Come on. You need to do the rest here, my dude, because that was not a bad swing. Yeah, that is what we signed up for, though. You know, we all know that, but there's just no accuracy in our game, so that's what we signed up for. Good pitch again. It's going to be a par. And it's worth saying as well, I don't think we're going to level up again before the Masters. We don't have enough time, because it takes like 5 or 6 rounds now for us to level up, and we only get 2 skill points for leveling up. Thankfully, accuracy only costs 1 skill point, so you know, we can put 2 into accuracy every time we do level up, but it's going to be very rare. Alright, this is a short hole. Just going to drive it normally here. With the wind and the downhill nature, it's going to go quite far. Should bounce to the right. No, it doesn't. That's in the rough, apparently. Are you kidding me, game? In the rough? Oh, barely. Barely. Oh, God, this pin. Okay. Well, this is going to be a finesse shot either way. Thankfully, we have a finesse shot in our game now, so we can do this. And I think it's going to kick on a bit because of the wind. I know it's a 60 degree, but I think it's going to bounce and then stop. Not going to, like, roll backwards. That's a lot of overswing. Does it sit, though? Yes, it does. Okay. Thank God for the overswing. Really, really good shot. And on hole 4, Happy Gilmore finally gets off the mark. There's not going to be another par 5 now until hole 9, but I want to be scoring on the rest of the par 5s, okay? We cannot mess up any more chances there. If we just at least get a birdie on all the par 5s, that's 4 under. And then we can make up the other shots elsewhere. Okay, I think a normal drive here is going to be fine. I took a risk there, you know, by aiming that close to those trees. Because if that went any more right than that, it might have clipped the trees, but it's good now. It's perfect now. We don't have long to this one. Need to take advantage of these holes while the wind is into us. Alright, pin's at the back. Not much movement before the pin. So 60 degrees not going to get there. That's just too much for the ball to do. So I'm going to aim 54, 109. And if it's short, we know it's going to be uphill and moving to the right. That's a really good swing, though. Go on, be good. Oh, it's a little bit long. Wow, it's long.
That's a decent
Yeah, the
size
tailwind
miss.
in this
So
game,
just
man,
a
it
little
is
across the
really
ball.
strong. It's the one thing you have to remember. But going between this and 2K, like the tailwind on this game is just so much more like effective on the ball. I actually don't know what way this is turning from here. I think it's going to turn right, is it? No, it's going to turn left, I think. Maybe it's not turning at all, but this is for birdie either way. Oh, I mean, we had it right. It was turning left, but we just didn't give it enough. And it's going to be a par on 5. 1 under through 5 here at Sawgrass in the Players. Could be better. Could be worse. Would be nice to win this one for sure. It would be our biggest win, I think.
Ideally, just want to hit that ball.
Well, actually, no. I guess our biggest win was the Tour Championship. It just didn't feel like it because we absolutely blasted through that tournament. You know, we won by a lot of shots in the end. I think it was a fair few. But I've already said for the next Tour Championship, we're just going to do 1 round because I think that'll make it tougher. Because the Tour Championship, of course, has that kind of preset scoring start, and I think the AI, the winning score is always set to be between a certain score, you know, for 4 rounds. It's between like 20 and 26 under, let's say. But when you start at 10 under or 8 under, you should be scoring more than that, right? So, of course, we started at 8 under. And we scored as we normally do. Hovland started at 10 under and then didn't do that well. Okay, anyway. Back to this. I'm going to hit a 60 degree here. Hopefully the wind is going to bring it round. Needs to bring it round quite a bit. Oh, it does. Wow, what a shot. It does spin back towards the hole. It does spin back. I didn't think it was going to do that, but it did. And Happy Gilmore for another birdie. Gets it. 2 under through 6. Really good shot again. And that is the wonder of the finesse shot. You know, I feel like our game really has stepped up since we got the finesse. It used to be like, I mean, it's still a pretty good shot, like overpowered shot, but it used to be really good, didn't it? And then they kind of nerfed the accuracy on it a little bit. I'm going to go for this with the driver here. Okay, it went left, which was the dangerous direction, but it just about didn't go left enough. Like, the worst there would have been like a hook, you know, which can happen randomly sometimes, but thankfully it didn't. And the wind brought it back. Okay, so this approach pin is right at the front. We can finesse this one, I feel like. Maybe a finesse with a 54 degree, because I feel like that circle gets, you know, the RNG circle, it gets smaller as you bring it back, which is another good thing about the finesse. So we still need the accuracy, but let's try and dart this one at the flag. That might be a bit too far left. Unless... Never mind. Never mind. It bounces, it spins back and to the right. And we are very close to the hole again for a birdie. And we get it. Wow, our approach game, I feel like, has never been this good. I mean, I feel like all 3 birdies, you know, we were right next to the flag, weren't we, pretty much? Right next to the pin. Also made that really good par save on 1 as well. That was the best putt we've had so far this tournament. Now's a tough hole, though. This par 3, where we need a wood. Actually, we won't need a wood anymore, because our power's max, you know. Our power is maxed out here. So we can probably play... I guess a 4-iron. It might be ill-advised to go any shorter than that, because I feel like being short is still the worst thing you could do here. So we'll hit a 4, see how it goes. 4-iron drive. Probably still just going to go straight through the green, to be honest. But, nah, it's not going to sit. Yeah. I guess the best option probably would have been a 5-iron and just have it roll. Because, yeah, when the wind is with you, with those long iron shots, if it hits the green, it just goes straight through. This might be a chip, you know. I think this one's going to be a chip, because this is just going to roll down this hill. See if we can get the power right here. Got a lot of space to move. Going to turn left all the way. See if we can get something special. See if we can get something special. It's close. It's close. Good effort. It goes a little bit by 5 feet. I think it's just going to turn slightly to the right on the way back for par. And it does. And it does. Okay.
Okay.
3 under for 8. It's okay. I'm not sure if that's tournament winning momentum there, but we do have a par 5. And the leader is still only at 7 under. Sung Jae Im still leads the way at the Players' Championship. Par 5. This one's a long one. It's not too scoreable. But let's still just make sure we get out of here with a birdie, okay? Still need a birdie here. Actually, 582 yards. It's not 602. Look at that fast, by the way. 4%. I know why that is as well. It's because I put the stick forward and then my thumb kind of slipped off it. So, yeah, that's a fast if you do that. But it's not bad. We didn't get punished for that at all, actually, which is good. Right, what's the play here? Do we smash this with a 3-wood and just kind of hope it gets through the trees? Is that the play? I think it is. I'm going to aim this a little bit right. I don't want to go straight through the trees. Okay, well, just as well, because that's gone more left than I wanted. Oh, it's cleared it. Oh, hold on. Oh, my God. Wow. What a shot from Happy Gilmore, and we are very close. Oh, I don't know. I know it says 1.6 above, but I think that's more because we're on the fringe. Like, this doesn't look like it turns. I'm going to aim right edge. Just outside right edge. This is for eagle on 9. Oh, you know what? It was straight in. It was straight in. I should not have listened to that at all. Oh, a bit disappointing, but it is a comfortable birdie. 4 under through the first 9 at Sawgrass, and we're very much in this. Very much in this. I'm still skeptical that 7 under is going to be the best AI score. But we'll just play our game. We'll try and get to at least 8. We still want birdies on the 2 par 5s to come, at least. Okay, of course, this fairway isn't very long. I played a bit of a partial there. I don't really want to hit it full. Bit awkward wind as well. That ball needs to sit. Oh, I'm hoping the trees aren't going to be in the way. That's gone right to the end. I need to consider that a little bit here. You know, the trees. You don't want those impeding the shot, and I think they are here. I don't know, really. It's kind of up in the air if they are or not on this shot. I could try and hit it low. I think I'm just going to hit a low 50 degree. If it gets anywhere near the green, I'll take it. No, I hit it straight away. Okay. Well, now we need to get up and down for a par. Need to think about that more, you know. It might already be too late, but we'll try and get out of here with a par at the very least. A decent lie. I think we really just need to catch the front. It's going to turn right as soon as it gets there. So hopefully it catches the front and kind of kills the ball without being too short. Oh no, it's not stopped. Too much carry on it. Alright, this is a huge putt really. This is to save par. Really downhill, and surely this is going to turn a bit left. Like, I felt like it was turning left outside, no? I'm going to go right edge then. I'm not going to give it too much. Oh, we get it. It did turn left, you know. It did turn left. If I hadn't adjusted, we would have got it anyway, but that one barely went in. But that is a massive save at this point. 4 under through 10. We've had 2 huge par saves now. As we move on to the par 5 11, which is scoreable. Which pin do we have today? Pins at the front. That's probably better. Probably better. Do we want to power drive this? I don't think we do, you know. I'm going to kind of hit this low. Please don't hit that tree. I'm begging you not to hit that tree. It was close, but it didn't. Oh no, the wind though. I mean, with that wind, it was going to be difficult. We might... Wait, we can still go at this, I think. Oh, yeah, we can absolutely go at this. Right. Okay, what's the play? There is some distance going to be taken off this because of the lie, so I think it is a 5-iron. And hopefully we just get this somewhere around where the pin is. Not in a bad direction. Oh, go on, hit the fairway and kill it. Oh, what a shot. What a shot from there. It's going to go a little bit by. But we are there for an eagle from 15 feet. I don't think there's going to be much movement. Left edge, just outside left, I'm going to go. This is for eagle. This would be massive. Happy for the eagle. Gets it. What a putt. We get an eagle on 11 and we move to 6 under. One shot off Sung Jae Im now. No one else has reached 7. I believe someone will, though. I think someone after us could definitely reach that. We need to score as good as we can. Alright, this short par 5. Can we go for this now with our game? Can we go for this? I think we can, you know. But I'm not going to take this on too much because I know, like, the power drive can go very wrong. If this goes left, we could be in water. I don't want that. Oh, God, we have gone left, but that could be good now. Or, well, it could be good or it could be really bad. Oh, man. Well, good job I aimed right. Good job I aimed right. And that is something you just have to consider on this game with the RNG. You can get screwed over under no control of your own. But we're actually in a really good spot now because this is just a pitch up the hill. Just have to get the power right, that's all. Just have to get the power right. It's going to turn left all the way, I can see that. Happy with the pitch. Oh, that's shot off to the right. But it's okay. It's going to come back to the left. Safe pitch there. Still some movement in this, but this absolutely should be a birdie. And it is. We move to 7 under. A birdie to follow up the eagle on 11. And Happy Gilmore moves into a share of the lead with Sung Jae Im. 7 under with 6 holes to play. Come on. 2 tournaments in a row. Let's make it back-to-back wins.
You have to be careful on the tee there. Anything left's just
You do have to be careful on the tee here. This is a nightmare pin, actually, this one. Okay, is 9-9 too short? Is that just straight up too short? I don't think it is, you know, because it's downhill and the wind is strong. I think this is going to push it enough. I'm going to aim a little bit more right, though, just to be a bit safer. Oh, that's gone way left. Where is that going?
Oh, this could be trouble.
I mean,
Oh, that is an uncharacteristic mistake.
that could not have gone any more left. That was just ridiculous how far left that flew off the... I mean, that's just not my fault. I don't know what to tell you, but that's like... I know what I said on the last hole, but you can only do it so much, you know? Like, that was just ridiculous. That wasn't because of the wind. I just saw that ball shoot off to the left straight away. It's a lot of underswing now as well. I mean, that could go left, though. That could go left. Oh, it has done. What a shot. We've got a chance to save the bogey. And we really need to at this point. It's still going to turn quite a bit, this one. But this is for bogey, and this is a big putt. Happy for the bogey. Nope, doesn't turn that much, I'm afraid. Man, that's so disappointing, honestly. Like, did the ball really have to shoot off that far left? It wasn't a bad swing. I noticed the swing, and it wasn't bad. So that's just very unlucky. We're back to 5 under, and we're going to need a huge finish now at Sawgrass to get this done, because I don't think 7 under is going to be leading by the end of this. But come on, let's get it done. It's in our power. It's in my power, Happy. If you play ball and don't do that again. What the fuck was that tee shot, man? There you go, see? It's easy to hit it straight. How can you hit it straight with a driver but not a fucking 7-iron or whatever that was? Right, anyway.
It's so hard to bounce back.
I'm going to stop yelling at you now. We're 153 yards to this one. How's the pin looking? Oh god, it's right at the back. Okay.
Decent swing. Don't try and kill
It's just going to be a finesse 9-iron then.
Really good shot.
Try and go straight at it. Just a bit of overswing. Needs to come back around quite a bit though, because that shot off to the right. Yeah, we're not getting any luck right now with the RNG on the dispersion. And we really need it to do well.
Any other club other than that one?
Shut the fuck up, man. Alright. Alright, we're going to chip it. It's going to turn left as soon as it lands. Let's just see if we get it in. Oh, that shot off to the left. Okay. Gone quite a bit by. 5 feet. It's going to turn to the right on the way back. We saw that. Alright, good save. Good save, but we've now got 4 holes left and we have at least 2 shots to make up, potentially more. And the Players' Championship is slipping from Happy Gilmore's grasp. And it is all because of one water ball on a par 3.
Which I think is a shame. Just a nice dog leg to the right.
Okay.
Really 2 good shots and
Quite a simple tee shot.
It sets you up for those close.
It's gone pretty straight again. Good swing.
Take 15 lightly.
And we're going to be right in the middle of the fairway. 145 yards. Can we dart this one? We really need to. We need a birdie. Right, wind is going to slow this down a lot. Pin's at the front. It's on a bit of an awkward slope, that pin, so the closer we get, the better. Decent swing again. Is the distance good? Not quite. It's short. Wow, that is really short. Oh my goodness. We aimed that so far past the pin.
Yeah, green light special, really. Come up.
Christ, man. This is so disappointing. Alright, we pitch it close, but that's just not good enough at this point. Not good enough at this point. Need something big over the last 3 holes. And the next hole is the first place where we get it done. It's a par 5. And at this point, honestly, we need an eagle here. It's going to be tough. I don't know what way the wind is going. But we could really do with another eagle. It's just quite an awkward tee shot, of course. It's going to depend a lot on what way that wind is going. Okay, good direction. Good wind direction. Do we... I don't think we need to power drive this, do we? I feel like power drive might actually go too long. Alright, I'm not going to power drive it. I don't think we need to. Oh my god, that's gone... Oh, never mind. Never mind my complaining. That's actually cleared. Good job we didn't power drive, though. That's actually massive. Massive drive. 160 yards to this one. Alright, I'm starting to believe we could eagle this. It's right on the edge, but honestly, we have to go for this at this point. We can't be laying up, playing safe, aiming left. Like, we have to go for this. And I think pitching wedge is actually the perfect club as well. So let's go for it. A bit left on me. Could go right from there, though. There's a hill there. Come on. Ah, it's not quite gone down. 22 feet for the eagle. 22 feet for the eagle. Slightly downhill, and it's going to turn to the right a little bit. Okay, here we go. Big putt coming up for Happy Gilmore. Can he get the eagle? No, he can't, and we actually overswung it a little bit, you know. That might have gone in if we didn't. Close. Very close, but it's not going to be an eagle. It's just a birdie. 6 under. Back to 1 shot off the lead with 2 to play. Man, we should be 8 under. We really should. That should have been the 8 under shot, but it isn't. We have to make it up now on these last 2 holes. And this is going to be treacherous. Oh, the wind is directly into us. That might actually be better, but we still have to get this shot right. The distance on this shot. Now, surely 160, 19 yards past. Surely that's enough.
And that's where you have to remind yourself what can.
I'm going to say it is. I'm going to say it's enough, and we're going to go at it.
Green in half here. It's 26 yards deep. So if you just take 13 yards off the yardage, you have 124 yards to the middle of the green.
Happy with a 9-iron. Big overswing anyway.
This is no time to be a hero. You can still have a putt for the...
What a shot. What a shot when we needed it. Good job for the overswing, really. There's still a bit of movement in this, you know. For the birdie. We get it. Okay. 2 birdies in a row to get us back to 7 under. We're once again in contention at the Players.
will certainly help.
Tied for the lead. I can't help but think we're going to need a birdie here. I think we're still going to need one. Can we finish with 3 in a row to take the clubhouse lead at the Players' Championship?
Those wooden bulkheads that go all the way down the left side of 18 give you like an optical
Solid
illusion.
drive, straight as you can get.
Bunker on the right to give you something specific
Okay,
to aim
wind
at.
is directly into us again. It's going to be about this shot here, this approach.
You want to be looking at anything other.
Can we hit a good one? This is where we went in the water last season. This is where we went in the water and our Players' Championship dreams collapsed. Okay, we need to club up there. 9-iron, absolutely not enough for this one. Okay, it's going to be an 8-iron then. I'm going to be 170. Just based on previous shots, that should be fine. Okay. Gone left again.
Uh-oh.
I can't believe we've done it again. I can't believe he's done it again. And I don't mean twice this season. I mean the same thing as what happened last season.
So, with a shake of the head,
I don't mean earlier this round, that's what I meant to say. I don't believe it. We need to get this in. This is for par. I actually cannot believe he's done that again. That went so far left. Like, what can I do? I can't read this either, by the way. Like, look, it's not letting me. All I can do is that. I mean, I know it turns left from where I am, so we've got to guess. This is to save par, and this is to hold on to a shared clubhouse lead. That is absolutely devastating. I cannot believe he did that again. Can't believe it. It was a good swing. It was a good swing. I can only play so safe, you know. I can't do it every single time. And that is just awful. 6 under. I think someone will get to 8 though. Oh, someone has. Yeah. Oh my god. Will it with a 10? Okay. Okay, well, to be fair, we wouldn't have won anyway. Danny Willett and Matthew Neesmith going to a playoff with 9 under par.
Especially when you have a strong.
Well, we scored 3 over from bogeys, right? We had a double and one at the end, both from water balls. So if they didn't happen, we would have been right there. But they happened, and as I said, that is ultimately what we have signed up for by putting everything into power, and that is why sometimes we just need to play safe. But I was trying. Like, I would not expect that final shot to go into the water from where we were, not by a long shot. But it happened. It's another top 10, tied 5th at the Players. Disappointing in the end, considering how that was going for us until hole 13. But thanks very much for watching, guys. Remember to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed what you saw. I'm just going to have a quick look at what's next. Oh, it's the EA Sports Championship next, isn't it? And then it's the Masters. Okay. So, yeah. We're going to have one more single round tournament at Chambers Bay, so that'll be fun. And then we're going to go straight to the Masters after that. So thanks very much for watching, guys. And I will see you for the EA Sports Championship in a few days.